What the fuck is going on with all this fucking traffic today? See, if I was one of those crazy London fools. Speaking of which, I was just about to say, if I was one of those crazy London fools, I would just go up the outside. But I'm not. Oh, there's another crazy London fool. That bastard. Making me look stupid. Oh, he's turning right anyway. That doesn't really count. If he's turning right, then that's fine. Oh, shit, where did that go? Okay. I'm actually slightly psychologically scared now because that bumblebee, I think it hit my jacket and went over. I really hope it didn't go in my lid. All I'm thinking now is that that thing's in my crash hat. Although that's not actually physically possible because my face kind of fills my crash hat, so I think we're fine. He says, although if I let out a blood-curdling scream in the next about 20 minutes, we'll know that I was wrong and it did land inside either my jacket and or my helmet. There's actually a video somewhere on YouTube, some poor bastard who actually he's riding along, got hit in the throat by a bee and it fucking stung him. Some Irish guy. Oh, hello, fucking hell. Fuck me, see the speed that thing came on at. You need to fucking simmer, son, simmer. This guy's gonna go fucking screeching past me down here, I reckon. Not today, James Bond, fuck you. Got nothing. Your fucking £100 Aston, or £100,000 Aston, I should say. It is a beautiful car, I will give you that. But even so, not fucking screeching past me like a bastard. Off the B4. Astons are just awesome though. I do love an Aston Martin. I actually drove one on one of those track day things. Got one as like a Christmas present a couple of years ago. To be honest, it was a bit shit. I didn't actually enjoy it a great deal. It was a DB9 that I drove, which to be honest is not an amazing track car because it weighs more than the fucking moon. So it's just a really heavy, just feels like a boat just trying to get it around, going around bends. Coupled with which, when I went, I don't know what I had in mind. I had in my, you know, when you have a strange sort of perception of how something's going to go. Oh, here he goes. Here comes James Bond. Ooh. That did sound nice. Granted, it's not going to sound very nice when there's a head-on collision, but anyway. So you know when you have like a weird idea in your head of how something's going to go or what it's going to be like when you get there. So there's nothing like that when I got there. I sort of envisaged me sort of rocking up. There's like maybe 10 people there, and they've got the car there. You hop in the car and off you go. And sadly, it was nothing like that at all. So I went to the track, and there are fucking shitloads of people. Fucking must have been at least 100 people minimum. And then you have to like put your name down and they give you like a time slot, and there's just a lot of fucking about and standing about. Added to which, they then try and sell you like this additional insurance, so it gives you like a zero excess. And all they do the whole time you're there is basically just tell you that you're gonna crash, and if you do crash, you're gonna owe them like £100,000 for the car, unless you take this £25 insurance. Well, it should be fair. Okay, dead cyclist up ahead. No. bikes, what you want to do is back up on a main road. Always a good idea. Fucking top notch. Well done. But all they did the whole time I was there was just tell me that I'm going to crash and I'm going to owe them shitloads of money unless I take this extra insurance. Despite all of this, I didn't want to pay for the extra insurance. So sort of like 25 quid. It's not a massive amount of money, but at the same fucking time, I'd rather not have to pay it. Especially seeing as I didn't even buy this fucking car driving experience thing. It was a present. So, you know, and also I think at the time, I wasn't overly flushed. These are such stupid fucking bikes. Why would you choose to ride one of those? You look like such a twat. Anyway, just ride a normal fucking bike if you want to ride a bike. But anyway, sorry, I'm getting very distracted by all the randomness today. So yeah, all they do the whole time is tell you, you have to buy this insurance, otherwise we're going to own your fucking life. And at the time, I was, it's a good few years ago, I didn't really want to spend the money on it, so I didn't bother. Even in the safety video, they make you sit through like a safety video, as they do all sort of track-related things. And all they do is show you footage of some guy who totaled like an extremely expensive Ferrari, going, if you don't have the insurance, you're going to owe us 150 grand. It's like, looking back, it's like, what the fuck they would have done if I did crash it. It's like, newsflash, guys, I don't have £150,000. If you wait until maybe this time next millennia, you might get half, if you're fucking lucky. So the whole time I'm going around in the Aston, that's all I'm thinking is like, don't crash, don't crash, don't crash. Coupled to which, the minute I get in and start the car, this massive warning light flashes up on it, saying low brakes. I'm like, oh, this is fucking fantastic. So not only do I not have the zero excess insurance thing, also they're giving me a car whose brakes are completely fucked because it's been charging around a fucking test track pretty much every day since they bought it. And then I had an instructor as well who wouldn't, at the same time I had an instructor who wouldn't then sort of let me open it. He just kept going, oh, you don't really need to change gear, it's got tons of power, you can just, just put your foot down. And also it's like 3 laps. It was literally 5 minutes, maybe a little bit more, so it's nothing really. Yeah, so it's pretty disappointing. So there you go, that was my experience of driving an Aston. But don't get me wrong, when I finally win the lotto, and I am going to win the lotto by the way, I am owed the lotto, and so it is mine. It's just a case of when. I'm hoping soon, but I will be winning the lotto at some point, and when I do, an Aston will be on that shopping list. Jesus, could you slow down any more just to turn? Fuck me, it's a fucking van, not a fucking oil tanker. I will be getting an Aston because they're just fucking awesome. They're not, they're not the best made cars. They're not as good as perhaps a Ferrari, which, to be fair, if I win big on the lotto, I'll probably get one of them as well. But there's just something amazing about Astons. People love Astons. That's the difference. You get people in Ferraris and Porsches and things like that, and you kind of see, well, Porsches aren't that special, I don't think. You kind of see them everywhere. They're a dime a dozen. And they all look the fucking same, so even if it is like a big special edition type one or a big fancy one, most people aren't going to know the fucking difference. They're going to be like, oh, it's a Porsche, who cares? But people kind of hate Porsches and they kind of hate Ferraris. You see a guy in a Ferrari, he's got a tiny dick, midlife crisis, tosser. But Astons, people just love them, they're just cool. I don't quite know what it is, maybe it's like the James Bond thing, I don't know. But anytime I see an Aston, I'm always like, yeah, even though it could be a complete penis driving it, it's all like, that is a fucking cool car. Whereas sometimes, like there's a guy at work who's got a Ferrari California, I believe someone said it was. I thought it was 575, but California anyway. And the minute you see him, you're like, tosser. As soon as you look at him, you're like, you're a tosser. Especially seeing as you bring that fucking car to work. Just to be a flash bastard, Granted, the guy's clearly fucking insane, because would I fuck leave my car in the... I wouldn't like leaving my shit car in our car park, let alone a fucking Ferrari. It's the smallest fucking bays in the world at the best of times, and the bloody thing's parked amongst like fucking Fiat Puntos and loads of other shit cars. It's like, so no one's really going to give two shits if they ding your door up. But yeah, Ferraris and things like that, it's just like tosser. You see him at a junction, you're not going to let him out, are you? You're going to be like, ah, fuck you can stay there. Whereas Astons, you're like, yeah, cool car, you can come out. And that's one of the many reasons I will be buying an Aston. Don't worry, I will do a review of it once I've bought it. It's only a couple of days to the next lotto. Could be soon. James Bond. Ooh.